Hello guys, watching this video that top 10 can kill you.
You may not be alive
Okay.
after you devour these.
Even a drop of poison can be fatal.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Mushrooms
And
cannot.
today we're counting down our
The
picks for the
poison
top
can.
10 foods that can kill you. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate. For this list, we're looking at those edible foods that may be fatal if
Ew.
you eat or prepare them the wrong way. If you eat too many of these guys, they might be deadly. We're excluding foods that many people are allergic to, such as peanuts and shellfish, because those are harmless.
My brother's such of peanuts.
Number 10, taro. Likely first found in Southeast Asia. The thick stems, leaves, and leaf stems of this plant are often used and eaten as vegetables. The taro is a root crop with light purple stems that are cooked in various ways and can be used both in main meals and in desserts. However, when raw, you should stay far, far away from this plant. Why? Well, it contains a toxic chemical compound called calcium oxalate, which, when consumed, can lead to kidney stones and, in extreme cases, death. So if you want to be safe, roast, boil, or bake it. But if you want to be even more prudent about it, try adding a bit of baking soda or drinking a glass of milk when you've got a taro craving to satisfy.
Oh, his
Number
beliefs.
9, ghost pepper.
It's more tingly than hot.
Are you one of those people that hates putting Tabasco sauce on your food because it makes things too spicy? Well, multiply that flavor by exactly 401.5 and you have the intensity of the ghost pepper.
First so bad.
Also known by names like Oud jalopia and ghost chili, this hybrid pepper is one of the world's hottest foods, and it is definitely not advised that you eat too many of them.
Here's some water, fool. Water.
While consuming a few at a time is fine, albeit a little rough on your mouth, eating too much at once can result in severe stomach issues, as well as seizures and heart attacks, which could obviously result in a painful death. Number 8, eggs. As cool as Rocky Balboa makes it look, take our word for it and never eat raw eggs. Not only are they slimy and disgusting, but like most meat, eating raw
I'll
eggs
eat it.
can result in salmonella
Would
poisoning,
you?
which is definitely not a fun experience.
It's such an intolerable pain. You hunch over, you've got a hot pack in your stomach, you're just trying to eliminate it somehow, but it just doesn't go away.
Furthermore, the consumption of uncooked eggs can result in severe diarrhea
That's
and
smart.
vomiting, which can quickly lead to dehydration and death if such symptoms are not looked after.
In the worst case, the bacteria can lead to bloodstream, cause a severe infection called sepsis. That's life-threatening.
And if you have a weak immune system, then even more serious complications can occur. It's just not a good idea, period.
Well, we watched this before. But the breaks this there.
Number 7, ackee. What are you eating?
Ackee and saltfish.
Native to West Africa, the ackee is a fruit that is popular on the Caribbean islands, especially Jamaica. So if you're ever on vacation, it's probably better for you to steer clear of this seemingly tropical fruit. The inedible and unpleasant parts of an ackee contain the powerful and fatal toxins hypoglycin A and B, which, when consumed, can lead to very low glucose levels and hypoglycemia, as well as what's known as Jamaican vomiting sickness. In extreme cases, it can even cause seizures and death. The fruit is so dangerous that importing
There's
it
us having a nice dinner.
in America. So it's likely that you've never even seen or heard of it before.
How's this little honey? I'm gonna leave you to sip.
Number 6, sanakji.
Many would call it ugly and disgusting. The one thing they wouldn't call it is dinner.
You might not recognize this by looking at it, but sanakji-ho is actually a popular snack in Korea. And what is it exactly, you ask? Well, it's live octopus. That's right, this small
Gross.
underwater organism with 8 arms is still alive, as in slithering around on the plate when it's served. That means that when you consume sanakji, you are taking the risk of having the suction cups stick to your esophagus on the way down, which can lead to choking and even death. Many reports have been made of people dying while eating sanakji, which begs the question, parasites that can painfully kill you if you consume them. Poisonous mushrooms can take a varying amount of time to take effect, but generally consumption leads to increased liver or respiratory failure, depending on what kind of mushroom it is. Just be especially careful if you pick them in the wild, as some of them look quite similar to the edible ones. While stomach problems are the most common consequences of mushroom poisoning,
Remember a mush one in the grocery store.
Number 4, elderberry. Growing in both the northern hemisphere and
Oh, I know that
South
movie,
America
The
and
Hunger Games.
Oceania, sambucas will look delicious, but eating them can be extremely hazardous to your health. Various parts of the plant, such as the leaves and seeds, as well as the berries themselves, contain cyanide-inducing glycoside. So, when eaten uncooked and ingested into the human body, these parts then produce, you guessed it, cyanide. Essentially, eating large amounts of raw elderberries is like swallowing a cyanide pill. Needless to say, it won't turn out well for you.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Number 3, pufferfish or blowfish.
Who messes with the blowfish, Jesse? How right? You're damn right.
One of the more famous examples of a deadly food, the blowfish is known worldwide for its toxicity and harmful effects.
Oh,
The
ugly.
organs of the blowfish, also known by names like the pufferfish and fugu in Japan, are extremely poisonous because they contain a highly toxic neurotoxin called
That's
tetrodotoxin.
penis.
Blowfish? Isn't that poisonous? It's a rare delicacy. For the man who has no fear of an excruciating death.
If you eat those parts and are poisoned, this can quickly lead to paralysis while you're still conscious and eventual death. That's why it's actually illegal for the Emperor of Japan to consume it. Only chefs who have undergone years of training are allowed to prepare and serve the fish as a delicacy in restaurants. And we're glad of that at least.
Fugu is blowfish. But I should warn you that one pal, Fugu me!
Number 2, almond.
You see these almonds on my Your service. Mr. Reverend, you know I don't like almonds on my split.
Almonds are so potentially dangerous when consumed that the U.S.
Oh, I'm
Department of
gonna die
Agriculture
because I
made
ate
it
almonds
mandatory
on a
for the seeds of the
cereal,
almond
baby.
tree to go through a special heat treatment
Oh, I'm
and
gonna die. My
pasteurization
brother's a liar. He's
He's
really.
by salmonella. However, we should also explain that there are different types of almonds.
Yeah, we ate almonds on the cereal. I know. It's that.
Why? They are much higher in
Eat them.
cyanide than
Yeah, I'll eat that.
barely have any.
Yummy.
Certain cultures
Yummy.
use bitter
Yummy.
almond extract
They look like
medicinally,
cereal with
but
almonds.
even
I like
minuscule
that.
doses can prove
I
fatal.
want almonds.
Especially
Oh, that's
in children.
cute.
They're even illegal to sell or buy in New Zealand due to their potential danger.
I would
Fortunately,
do that.
almonds in general consumption are rarely found.
Oh,
The
I
sweet
would not
kinds
eat
are
it
what's
in a
sold
tree.
in stores. It's just that bitter almond contamination cases have also been reported on occasion.
Oh, I've seen this movie. Remember? He's in the movie. Remember that?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions because the leaves are actually not
Rhubarb. There's a big rhubarb before.
That while nutmeg is probably less dangerous than heroin, you don't want to take too much.
Pick through a pound of dry red kidney beans to discard any broken or discolored beans.
Rabbits cannot kill you. Even carrots, cheers are good.
Number 1, potato.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Everyone's favorite side dish, especially when you're having meat. Potatoes are generally safe,
They cannot kill
quickly
you.
and in time. But when they
Only
turn
with
green,
screens. We eat homemade fries.
alkaloid called
What our dad makes.
and a natural poison deters predators. It also deters humans, as it is.
Oh my god, look at the paint.
In
Everything.
1899, 56 German soldiers all experienced the symptoms of solanine poisoning, which can include diarrhea, vomiting, headaches, coma.
Oh, I do not want to eat
Average
the
grown
green
male
ones.
only
Don't
have to
you?
consume roughly 1 pound of green
So
potatoes.
you can tell me to leave me to die.